and healer group is the only thing that applies to the north and south groups.
Right. Yeah, if you're not tethered, basically, is when north and south applies to you. Tanking during that, right? No, we swapped right before that happened. Okay. So I'll be south. Yeah, I don't expect people to like fucking get this on our fucking first try or anything like that. But knowing kind of what we need to do, you know, instead of just like fucking everybody standing in the middle and getting hit by fire.
Yeah. Do you always cross over if you're the east side tethered?
You agree? Yes. You always cross over during knockback.
Divine Veil up.
Always.
My shit was muted.
Hey, that.
Hello. Saying this
AOE.
mechanic sucks dick.
I don't know.
Which one, lions or fucking diving bug?
Imperial
Lions.
Arrow.
I don't have a problem with the diamond dust.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get to
I
line.
have a problem
It's
with
just gonna
diving
quit
bug.
for
It
everyone.
happens in the middle of my double Madara,
Junction
and if I
Titan.
can get out of melee range,
Song.
timing, it staggers.
Imperial Arrow left. To check.
Right side.
I think it's just because we have a command and we have to do that spell.
Yeah, so a lot of us are just
Oh.
kind of letting ourselves out.
Still got hit by that.
Refresh dots.
Outside.
Imperial Arrow. Song. Imperial Arrow. AOE. Sidewinder. Raging Strikes. Imperial Arrow. Caustic Bite. Orange.
I think if we want to really learn this lion mechanic, we need to really prioritize.
AOE.
Yeah, getting to it.
Yeah.
Refresh dots. Song. Imperial Arrow.
Bill.
Divine Veil up. Troubadour. Knockback.
Bill. Knockback.
Refresh dots. Sidewinder.
I got 2 of them on me.
Imperial Arrow.
Yeah.
I just need to not take advantage of that slide like I keep doing, because sometimes, most of the time it's perfect, but there are those
AOE.
few times where I slide in slightly too early or too late.
Song. Raging Strikes. Refresh dots. Divine Veil up. Orange. Battle Voice. AOE. Imperial Arrow. Junction Cheetah. Song. Imperial Arrow, left.
Shiva.
To check. Refresh dots. Imperial Arrow.
Oh god.
Song.
Good.
Imperial Arrow. Refresh arm's length. Sidewinder. AoE. Raging Strikes. Second Wind. Imperial Arrow. Orange. Juction Cheetah. Imperial Arrow. Refresh Dots. Imperial Arrow. Song.
Look at him, look at him.
Ready for heals.
Divine Veil up. Knockback. Troubadour.
Ready for knockback.
Sidewinder. Storm Bite. Caustic Bite. Food buff loss. AoE. Raging Strikes. Junction. Orange.
No, bad.
I
AoE.
will rescue you.
Stick those for tears.
Battle Voice. Imperial Arrow. Storm Bite.
Heals.
Song.
North.
Gotcha.
Imperial Arrow. Refresh Dots.
Good job.
Imperial Arrow.
Bane Star.
Song. Sidewinder.
2 and 3.
AoE. Imperial Arrow. Raging Strikes. Refresh Dots. Imperial Arrow.
North.
South.
Orange.
I get hit.
Left foot. 3 of our feet.
AoE.
Yeah, I can't.
Imperial Arrow.
Yeah, 3 of
Refresh
us were
dots.
just slightly too close to the Roman
Song.
circle.
Sidewinder. Troubadour. Divine Veil up. AO Raging Strikes. Imperial Arrow. Junction Titan, Song. Imperial Arrow. Left. To check.
Next side.
Stay together.
Refresh Dots. Battle
Imperial
Voice.
Arrow.
Stay together.
Song. Imperial Arrow. Refresh dots. Sidewinder, AoE. Raging Strikes. Imperial Arrow. Forage.
Sure.
Junction Shiva. Imperial Arrow. Refresh dots. AoE.
Jumps out.
Song. Imperial Arrow.
Heals.
Divine Veil up. Refresh dots. Troubadour. Knockback. Imperial Arrow.
Knockback and heals.
Sidewinder.
And probably.
You're
Song.
gonna die.
Yeah. I ran the wrong way.
Imperial AoE.
You killed me, Hans.
My bad.
You killed me, Hans.
Refresh dots. Raging
Slow racing
Strike.
Suron.
Oh, yeah, do that shit. Fuck.
Imperial Arrow. Junction Titan. Forage.
You ready for bad swing?
Slow racing Jacuzzi.
I already got
AoE.
it.
Oh,
You get it halfway through.
Yeah.
Please.
Battle Voice. Imperial Arrow. Refresh dots.
Last heal. Not enough for Neko and Jacuzzi.
Sidewinder. Song.
Zero, you have to go south.
Imperial Arrow.
Going south.
may will work.
I was on the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Refresh dots.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
you know
Oh,
what? I might be
wait.
able to make this work.
No.
No. I was like, I could position myself safely.
Raging Strikes. Barrage. Arm's Length. Divine Veil up. Second Wind. AoE. Imperial Arrow. Junction Shiva. Song.
Shiva.
Imperial Arrow. Right. To Troubadour.
Shiva.
Refresh dots. Imperial Arrow.
Shiva.
What's your choke out?
Song.
No,
She
it's
has-
just low HP.
Imperial Arrow.
But it's health for normal.
Refresh dots. Sidewinder. AoE. Raging Strikes. Imperial Arrow. Orange.
I addled that
Junction
one. so we
Shiva.
won't have it here.
Center.
Refresh dots. Imperial arrow. AoE. Imperial arrow. Song.
Otra vez, chinga. Alright.
Refresh dots. Troubadour. Knockback. Imperial arrow.
Kill the doctor.
Sidewinder.
I have.
Damn. 2 HP.
Song.
One
AoE.
Probando.
Something that pull that I thought about, and it actually is a huge help if I'm able to do that. I have my ley lines in the middle, and if I can just port back to
Raging
them
strikes.
instead of sliding on the ice, then that'll
Orange.
help a lot. But it's kind of scary with melee.
Usually, I think we all gap close. think
Yeah,
so.
I think Zero's the only one.
Battle voice.
Great, I'm good. I thought I heard another thud, but I did not this time.
But I didn't. Zeron, you were alive there, yeah?
Yeah, but the one thing you gotta worry about doing that right in the center is if you drop an icicle right in the center,
Second
whoever
wind.
gets tethered to it won't be able to go far enough.
Oh, true. You're right.
Because I tried that the first couple of times we were in here, the first few
Oh,
pulls,
yeah,
I was
yeah,
using Sakuchi, and because I wanted to do underneath the boss.
Yeah.
Because I could just use my Sakuchi macro, and yeah, that was the instant problem that I was having. Because I got tethered to my own crystal, and then I couldn't. I literally would have had to walk off the edge to break the tether, basically.
Oh well,
So,
never mind.
I mean, you can try it, but just a heads up that might
dude.
be a thing. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's a thing.
If you drop your crystal anywhere inside of her hitbox, the person won't be able to break the tether. Like, it's not even a matter of being in the middle. It's literally anywhere inside of her hitbox, pretty much.
I'll just do it
Then,
outside, and then I can manip into one of the melees. I'll be fine.
But no, I didn't die, Jacuzzi.
Divine Veil up. AoE. Junction Shiva. Song. Left Imperial arrow to check.
Next time. We have jacuzzi.
Refresh dots.
Cardinal, Shiva active.
Imperial arrow. Song. Imperial arrow. Refresh dots. AoE. Sidewinder. Raging strikes.
Let's not let jacuzzi die.
Imperial arrow. Orange. Junction Shiva.
Center.
Imperial arrow. Refresh
AoE.
dots. Song. Imperial Arrow.
Over the hills.
Divine Veil up. Knockback. Troubadour.
Build a knockback.
Sidewinder. Imperial Arrow.
Nope.
Song.
No, I was loading one. Never mind.
Storm Bite. AoE. Caustic Bite. Imperial Arrow. Raging Strikes. Barrage. Divine Veil up. Battle Voice. AoE. Sidewinder. Imperial Arrow.
Well, I'm not even using a pot, my direct hit for 50k. What do you do? Did someone give me a card?
Junction Shiva. Song.
No.
Imperial Arrow. Left.
Crit
To check.
cards. Right side.
Shiva.
Refresh dots.
North out. See that?
Imperial Arrow. Song. Imperial Arrow. Refresh dots. Second Wind. Sidewinder. Raging Strikes. Imperial Arrow.
¿Hablas? ¿Qué pasó?
Barrage.
¿Cuál cuarto?
Junction Shiva.
Regen on Jacuzzi.
AoE. Imperial Arrow.
Sí.
Storm Bite.
Oh,
Song.
no creo.
Caustic Bite. Imperial Arrow.
Over the hills.
Divine Veil up. Troubadour. Knockback.
Build a knockback.
Sidewinder. Imperial Arrow.
Alright, I
Song.
got Neko.
I got Jacuzzi.
AoE.
Shuffle.
Storm Bite. Raging Strikes.
You ready for Bat Swing?
Barrage.
So he's bad rebel.
AoE.
I don't like Red Bull.
Imperial Arrow. Battle Voice.
Cold wings if you don't like Red Bull.
White
Refresh
mage gives you
dots.
wings. It's the white mage party
Song.
Hills.
Imperial Arrow.
North.
Hills.
Imperial Arrow.
Why?
No!
Sidewinder.
I was
He
too
had
slow.
advantage now, but
Song.
yeah.
Oh.
Imperial Arrow. AoE.
That mechanic is so much smoother though, so
You ready for the stat cap?
2-3.
Refresh dots. Imperial Arrow. Orange. Arms
Sides
length.
all the way out.
Taking a shot.
temperance.
Second Raging Strikes. Imperial Arrow. AoE. Refresh dots. Imperial Arrow.
It's gonna be in and sides when she casts.
Song.
In, sides.
Sidewinder.
Check your tether and one ready.
Right. Imperial
To
Arrow.
check.
Refresh dots.
I wasn't in all the way.
Do speed. Oh, someone beamed us at
Someone
speed.
beamed us at sea.
Song.
Remember, I'm gonna be calling it out so you guys are running
Yeah,
after
that was. I think that was me. I counted. Miscounted.
I got my laser out, but unfortunately, I got clipped by. I clipped too, like an idiot.
Imperial
That's fine. I mean, we're
Arrow.
doing okay on that.
Storm
mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caustic Bite. Orange.
But it is something to note.
Raging
you're gonna
Strikes.
want to run when I call it out. Everyone.
Divine
If
Veil
you have the
Up.
4
Sidewinder.
PM for either outer or inner, you just take like a really wide path, either north or
Yeah.
south.
Troubadour.
I think I tried to
AoE.
get center and just
Battle
like
Voice.
tried to find a safe spot.
Imperial Arrow. Junction Titan. Song. Imperial Arrow. To check.
That
Go together for Titan.
Refresh dots.
Out.
Inner Carl.
Cardinal.
Imperial Arrow.
Titan.
Song. Imperial Arrow. Refresh dots.
¿A dónde salió corriendo?
AoE. Sidewinder. Raging Strikes. Imperial Arrow.
What?
Get the race.
Orange. Junction Cheetah.
that must have been out for one of Choco's heals.
Yeah.
Imperial Arrow. Refresh dots. AoE. Song. Imperial Arrow. Troubadour.
Ready for kills.
Divine Veil Up. Refresh dots. Knockback.
For knockback.
Imperial Arrow. Sidewinder. Song.
You're CCing.
Yay!
Is it Zeron's turn? to
AoE.
Spin across the floor.
Imperial Arrow.
Nope, he just planted.
Refresh dots.
Yo, thanks, Bat. Save my ass.
Fuck yeah, dog. Let's kill this bitch.
Raging Strikes.
Wow, Leo, no face.
Junction Titan.
Ya
Orange.
se puede. Se puede.
AoE.
Memories of off.
Eight.
Battle voice.
Show you how it's done. Wow, look at all y'all in the wrong spot.
Igual.
Too.
Oh shit. Oh, you're out.
Dang, all you guys need is my fucking wings for that shit.
All I needed to survive was
¿Tú
the
quieres?
cover plus wings.
Well, I didn't have you covered. I covered you that first
No,
thing.
you covered me for
Yeah.
¿Crees que llegue
Maleficent.
mañana?
Maleficent.
No creo.
Covered for Maleficent.
No, ¿verdad?
Disney villain.
Yeah.
Para ver tu dash.
I want kingdom.
Ya me depositaste ahorita, ¿verdad?
I want the princess.
No.